A cybercriminal just typed one sentence and created a perfect phishing site that fooled thousands. The AI tool they used? It's free, legal, and you probably have access to it right now. By the end of this video, you'll understand why this represents the most dangerous evolution in cybercrime we've ever witnessed. Welcome back to AI Handbook. Today, we're exposing a cybersecurity crisis that's unfolding in real time. While we've been celebrating AI's ability to democratize technology and make powerful tools accessible to everyone, criminals have been quietly exploiting this same democratization to launch attacks at a scale and sophistication we've never seen before. The story begins with security researchers at Okta making a disturbing discovery. They found that cybercriminals were using Vercel's V0, a legitimate AI-powered development tool, to rapidly create convincing phishing websites that could fool even tech-savvy users. But here's what makes this particularly chilling. This observation signals a new evolution in the weaponization of generative AI by threat actors who have demonstrated an ability to generate a functional phishing site from simple text prompts. We're not talking about sophisticated hackers spending weeks crafting the perfect scam. We're talking about anyone with basic typing skills creating professional-grade fraud websites in under a minute. Let me explain what V0 actually is, because understanding this tool is crucial to grasping the scope of this threat. V0 is an AI-powered offering from Vercel that allows users to create basic landing pages and full-stack apps using natural language prompts. It was designed to democratize web development, to let anyone, regardless of coding skills, build functional websites by simply describing what they want. Type, "Create a login page for a banking website," and V0 generates clean, professional HTML, CSS, and JavaScript code that looks indistinguishable from legitimate sites. The tool was revolutionary for legitimate developers and small businesses. But criminals quickly realized something terrifying. If you can build legitimate sites with simple prompts, you can build fraudulent ones just as easily. Here's how the scam works and why it's so effective. Unlike traditional phishing kits that require some amount of effort to set, tools like V0 allows attackers spin up fake pages just by typing a prompt. A criminal simply types something like, "Create a login page that looks like Microsoft Office 365," or "Build a banking portal similar to Chase." Within seconds, they have a pixel-perfect replica that includes proper branding, layout, and even functional form fields. But the sophistication doesn't stop there. The threat actors behind the campaign have also been found to host other resources, such as the impersonated company logos, on Vercel's infrastructure, likely in an effort to abuse the trust associated with the developer platform and evade detection. They're not just creating fake websites, they're hosting them on trusted infrastructure, making them even harder to detect and block. What makes this particularly dangerous is the scale at which these attacks can now be launched. Traditional phishing required technical knowledge, time, and resources. You needed to understand web development, acquire hosting, and manually craft convincing replicas. Now, it's faster, easier, and doesn't require coding skills. This makes it simple for even low-skilled threat actors to build convincing phishing sites at scale. We're seeing a fundamental shift in the cybercrime landscape. The barrier to entry has essentially disappeared. Anyone with malicious intent can now launch sophisticated phishing campaigns that would have required specialized skills just months ago. But VO is just the tip of the iceberg. The development comes as bad actors continue to leverage large language models, LLMs, to aid in their criminal activities, building uncensored versions of these models that are explicitly designed for illicit purposes. Security researchers have identified entire ecosystems of criminal AI tools. One such LLM that has gained popularity in the cybercrime landscape is WhiteRabbitNeo, which advertises itself as an uncensored AI model for DevSecOps teams. These aren't legitimate security tools being misused. These are AI models specifically designed to circumvent safety measures and generate content for criminal purposes. What we're witnessing is the automation of deception itself. Cybercriminals are increasingly gravitating towards uncensored LLMs, cybercriminal-designed LLMs, and jailbreaking legitimate LLMs. This represents a paradigm shift. Previously, scaling criminal operations required building teams, training people, and managing complex logistics. Now, a single individual can automate the creation of thousands of unique phishing sites, each tailored to specific targets or demographics. The implications extend beyond simple phishing. This fits a bigger shift we're seeing. Phishing is being powered by AI in more ways than before. Fake emails, cloned voices, even deepfake videos are showing up in social engineering attacks. The cybersecurity industry is scrambling to respond, but the challenges are immense. Traditional security measures relied on pattern recognition, identifying suspicious code, unusual hosting patterns, or telltale signs of amateur fraud websites. But AI-generated phishing sites don't have these traditional markers. They're professionally coded, properly formatted, and hosted on legitimate infrastructure. To security systems, they look indistinguishable from real websites. Following responsible disclosure, Vercel has blocked access to these phishing sites, but this reactive approach highlights a fundamental problem. By the time fraudulent sites are detected and blocked, they may have already compromised hundreds or thousands of victims. So how do you protect yourself in this new landscape? The traditional advice of look for spelling errors and poor design no longer applies. AI-generated phishing sites can be visually perfect. Instead, you need to focus on behavioral verification. Always access websites through official bookmarks or by typing URLs directly. Never click links in emails, even if they appear to come from trusted sources. Use multi-factor authentication wherever possible, because even if criminals steal your password, they'll still need additional verification. Most importantly, maintain healthy skepticism. If you receive an unexpected request for login credentials or personal information, verify it through an independent channel before responding. Looking ahead, this trend represents a fundamental shift in the threat landscape. These tools help attackers scale up fast, turning small scams into large, automated campaigns. It's no longer just about tricking users. It's about building whole systems of deception. We're moving toward a future where the creation of fraudulent content is as easy as the creation of legitimate content. This doesn't just impact cybersecurity. It challenges our fundamental assumptions about trust and verification in digital interactions. The democratization of AI has given us incredible tools for creativity, productivity, and innovation. But it has also democratized the tools of deception and fraud. The transformation from helper to hacker took just 60 seconds. The transformation of our digital security landscape will take much longer to address. As AI continues to evolve, so too will the creativity and sophistication of those who seek to exploit it. Stay vigilant, stay informed, and remember, in a world where AI can generate anything, trust must be earned through verification, not appearance. What are your thoughts on this AI-powered crime wave? Have you encountered any suspicious websites recently? Let me know in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more insights into the rapidly evolving world of AI security.